Beginning. Mrmoustache was wearily padding the asphalt after his evening patrol. He was walking along the edge of the main road toward the old stone building's diner to grab a bite. The winter chill in the air had begun to give way to the scent of spring rising from the depths of the earth. Nature was whispering, irresistibly, that the season of love had arrived. He suppressed the faint love song rising from within, burying it under a quiet sorrow. "I miss you, beauty," he said. Hearing his own voice, he forced himself to think about dinner to clear his mind. He stretched his nose forward, trying to catch a whiff to guess what was being served from this distance. Amid the familiar scents, something new, barely detectable, sent a shiver from his ear tufts to the tip of his tail. He sniffed again to be sure, licking his nose to moisten it and better taste the air. "Per my food, the wind has shifted." He quickened his pace. The weariness, melancholy, and fatigue he had felt just moments ago were swiftly replaced by a sense of urgency. He moved forward with his nose in the air, trying to catch the scent again. Leaving the familiar path by the roadside, he began to run toward the cat house diner. Rain-soaked earth, flowers, a hazelnut mouse, a squirrel family in the tree, burrs clinging to his long black fur, and that scent. The scent of a new kitten. Before reaching the parking lot of the cat house diner, he crouched low in the grass. The newcomer sat in the center of the lot, bathed in the last rays of the sun, surrounded by a halo of light, with long, snow-white fur. Mrmoustache moved stealthily through the grass, silent, resolute, calm. The kitten was too fancy to survive on the streets. "Either find it a human servant or..." The voice of beauty echoed in his head. "Or will you strangle it, my love?" The pain in his heart turned to words as he answered the voice in his mind. "I miss you, beauty." His golden, tiger-like eyes never left the kitten for a moment. He examined each tuft of long white fur sprouting even from her ears, her oversized paws for her age, and her long tail adorned with tufts like dandelion fluff. Then the kitten sensed Mrmoustache and turned his face toward him. With eyes as golden as his, he looked straight at where he was hiding, as if he could see him. Faint black stripes adorned her forehead. He made his decision. He felt Beauty's smile fade from his mind. He rose from his crouch. Muscles alert, he stepped carefully toward the kitten. The flashy-looking little thing, barely the size of his leg, puffed up her fur and took a defensive stance. Mrmoustache barely suppressed a deep, rumbling chuckle. "You're either very stupid or very brave, kid." "That's none of your business," the kitten squeaked. He seemed surprised by her own voice. Then, without warning, he leapt at Mrmoustache's head. The big black cat, drawing on years of street instinct, didn't even flinch. He simply batted his with a casual right hook of his paw. The kitten tumbled in the air, corrected himself, and landed on all fours. Still stunned from his brief flight, he puffed up again. Mrmoustache asked, "You hungry?" The kitten was still furious. His stomach answered the question in her place with a loud growl. The large black cat slowly got to his feet and walked right past his, completely unfazed. As he walked toward the diner without looking back, he said, "Tonight is fish night. If we hurry, the human slaves might share from their plates. We won't have to eat bones from the trash." The white kitten decided to postpone figuring things out. He could tag along until he remembered his name. That magnificent scent made his whiskers twitch. He would follow this enormous, night-black, cranky old cat who acted like he knew everything. What had he called the smell again? Fish. Right, he could keep thinking after eating fish. As he rushed to catch up with the crazy geezer, he stepped on his own long white fur and tumbled forward.